Namaste and good morning to you all. I am very privileged to be addressing the 15th Peter Drucker Forum, although I am not sure how qualified I am to do so. Apart from the fact that I do have an MBA, for whatever that is worth, and the fact that Drucker spoke of people-centric management. And the country I represent, there are a lot of people. Today, the most among all countries in the world. And to speak before this galaxy of corporate and thought leaders is daunting indeed. I am told I have 5 minutes to speak on Peter Drucker and on India. This too is a daunting proposition. But let me try. My friend Uni Krishnan tells me that Peter Drucker was prescient about India. He apparently said as early as 2003 that India is fast becoming a knowledge powerhouse. I tested ChatGPT to find out all that Peter Drucker said about India and failed to elicit anything. It appears that one still has to read books, and that is a good thing. On a more serious note, it is true that India is fast growing and Indians have always been innovative, but let us see how we seek to do things differently. Take the example of the digital revolution. Digital India is growing at a phenomenal pace, and this growth dividend is not geared for the benefit of only the shareholders of a few mega corporations of the digital world. The digital public infrastructure that has been put in place is an open source infrastructure designed to liberate the creative energies of the Indian people. With a median age of 29 years and an internet user base of 700 million, it is in every sense a young democracy of the digital world. And this infrastructure is of the people, by the people, and for the people. This infrastructure not only provides direct services to citizens, eliminating, to put it politely, rent-seeking, but has resulted in creating the third largest startup environment in the world with over 110 unicorns valued at $330 billion, many of them based on this infrastructure. We are offering this open source digital platform to all countries that seek to have it, because we believe that the digital world, much like the real world, should belong to the people. And that is why even our cell phone companies in India offer data at a few cents a gigabyte. So when we talk of the world of tomorrow, it will increasingly be a digital world, one where artificial intelligence permeates every aspect of life, and hence the concerns and the attempts to develop national policies governing AI. The overwhelming consideration in the governance of AI has to be AI in the service of humanity. God forbid it is the other way around. And what about the individual? Drucker said that success in this knowledge economy comes to those who know themselves, their strengths, their values, and how best they perform. This also happens to be the essence of Indian philosophy and practice. Know thyself, look within you. This is essentially what Indian philosophy and practices of yoga and meditation offer. Pandemics and human conflicts reinforce our ancient Indian belief that we live in an interconnected and interdependent world. It is impossible today to think of safety, security, and prosperity in isolation. Every day we are reminded that what happens elsewhere in the world has a direct bearing on ourselves. And in managing today's world, this belief is captured in the ancient Sanskrit expression, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one family. And from this sprang the theme for India's presidency of the G20 this year: One Earth, One Family, One Future. To this end, we successfully lobbied to bring the African Union to the G20 table and to espouse the causes of the Global South. And as the chair, India's international agenda was people, planet, prosperity, peace, and partnership. I think Peter Drucker would have approved. I thank you.